Good morning, everybody. CryptoStrang here. This one we'll talk about SundaeSwap. Now, I spoke about on previous videos of PancakeSwap and MetaMask, etc., where PancakeSwap was geared to Binance Smart Chain, Uniswap installs the Ethereum. I always said sooner or later some entrepreneur, some company would start something similar to PancakeSwap purely for Cardano. Now it's actually coming out now, the first decentralized exchange, no KYC, geared towards the Cardano blockchain. We always knew it was going to happen, because basically as the smart contracts come out, when you think of Ethereum's gas fees, we speak about that a lot, don't we? Now you're going to have Binance Smart Chain, you have your Polkadot, and you have your Cardano, all competing, in the smart contracts, a lot of the top ranking smart contract providers. So I think many projects, already hearing about new projects being launched on Cardano, already a lot of rumours about who will swap over to Cardano from Ethereum to get away from those gas fees. So SundaeSwap is really exciting to me. It is a native, scalable, decentralized exchange on the Cardano blockchain, fundraising through the innovative ISO model right on the Cardano network. The ISO actually starts on May the 25th. So basically, the ISO, initial stake pool offering, is where basically you're going to stake some ADA. Okay, ADA is totally safe on a separate pool, fine. But your actual rewards, instead of being paid in ADA, will be paid in SundaeSwap tokens. Different way of doing it. So you still got your Cardano, but the actual rewards, the extra Cardano you was going to get, the extra ADA, will now be paid in SundaeSwap tokens. So it's very interesting, and we'll go through it in a minute. We talk about the SushiSwap, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and many others now, and the rapid rise in their price. We'll go through that in a minute on their Medium. It's very detailed. I'll follow them on sort of Discord and Reddit. Reddit is very good for general chat. I find it really interesting. A lot of people ask the basic questions you want. So I'll put the link below. Reddit is excellent for that. I read Reddit every day. I love it. So that's really good. You can post your questions on there. Get excellent answers. People got queries. Also follow them on Twitter. It's a great way of them keeping updated how it's progressing. You can see here all the different parts of it, and obviously all completely geared towards the Cardano network and its development. So let's hope going to be released very soon. I think the actual day of release, fully released, we'll hear so many projects crossing over to Cardano. I genuinely believe that. There's so many rumours, I know, 100+ partnerships. I think once it's out there, people want to be the first to be on it. And then it'll open up SundaeSwap to massive amounts of different trading volumes, the staking, similar to PancakeSwap in many aspects. But this is probably their best part of their social media, is their Medium page. And it goes through it all, and you can basically see their, SundaeSwap-finance.medium.com. I'll put the link below, it's no problem. But we'll go through it, and basically states there what is an ISO. ISO stands for initial stake pool offering, and there's one way we plan to raise the funds to build a decentralized exchange for the Cardano ecosystem. By giving up your usual ADA staking reward, you will receive Sundae instead. Sundae will serve as a utility token that unlocks many features of our decentralized exchange, exactly like PancakeSwap. If you feel like you already understand what all this means, you can skip this section. So I'll put the link below. The scroll through, it's got many there, and they've basically put there our approach. Cardano operates by a set of stake pools, which serves the same role as a Bitcoin miner, generating, validating, securing blocks. They progress the blockchain forward. So it said, however, unlike Bitcoin, throwing more hardware resources at the problem doesn't increase your likelihood of winning the election to produce a block. Instead, block leaders are selected in proportion to the amount of ADA they have, called their stake. So the more stake you get, basically, the more Sundae you will get. So you scroll through, it states there how ADA distributes its theme. A lot of people know about that, so I won't go over that in too much detail. And it states here sort of another way to think of it is like the Uni token given to early Uniswap community members. Now, if you'd have got early on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, the rewards were absolutely fantastic, absolutely incredible. Now, if we actually just quickly go across to CoinMarketCap, you can actually see Uniswap now is ranked number 13, even after this massive drop we've had literally over the last sort of week. So it's been absolutely huge, isn't it? Anyway, it's still $18.54. It's got a market over 10 billion. But then we also speak about PancakeSwap as well. You can see there that's ranked 44, $14.06. Markup is 2.2 billion. It's absolutely huge. And then SushiSwap, which again is another fantastic, is $9.49, 1.2 billion. So these have had absolute, from considering people got these for a few cents, with initial literally last year, I can personally see as so many projects jump to Cardano that this SundaeSwap, it's never financial advice, as you know, but me personally, I will be staking some Cardano on this to get my free Sundae, because I think this could be huge, absolutely huge returns. You know, I don't like to state it. I think this could 100x. I don't like to use that term because it gets people, oh, it didn't do that, etc. And people get very frustrated. It has a lot of potential, let's put it that way. There is no guarantee, as we know, especially in crypto. Who would have known this market would have dumped like it has in the last sort of week or so? Absolutely surprised everyone, I think, really. But it's a real shame that the whole market is still geared what Bitcoin does. Let's be honest, Bitcoin dumps, the whole market dumps. Let's hope over the next year many of these, the likes of Cardano, rise above all this and it will not be governed by what Bitcoin's doing. It should be now. We should be in a stage now after all these years where the market isn't governed what Bitcoin does, let's be honest. So going back to their Medium page, and you can see there, you know, it's got two advantages. They build a lot of trust with the community when you do the staking like this. You give them Sunday rules. Nobody's risking their initial capital on a coin that may fail. We don't receive a huge surge of capital that game is spent, squandered or stolen. That's a good thing about the fact releasing the Sunday tokens gradually. So states here, when is the ISO launching? The stake pool will be available for the first delegations on May the 25th, tomorrow. And the first distributions of Sunday will happen on June the 14th. This is just after New Epoch, the 5-day intervals in which Cardano operates starts to give as many people as possible a chance to participate in the first walls. How the walls be calculated? This causes quite a lot of confusion on the Reddit. I've seen a lot of people talking about this. We'll distribute walls in proportion to how much money we raise in an epoch. This means that the more ADA gets delegated to us, the more Sunday we'll distribute. I believe it's 200 million tokens is the max. That's not a lot really when you think about it in the crypto world. That's pretty low. And I think that's why we have, you think it's 200 million, you think of the market caps, you know, after this dump, what? Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SundaeSwap we're getting. So the state said, it goes through it. I also see people on Reddit basically say, why can't you produce a calculator? You know, say I've got 100 Cardano or 5,000 Cardano, how much Sunday will I get? But it puts here, suppose the price of ADA is $1.75 and SundaeSwap receive 1 million staked ADA, of which you have contributed 12,000 ADA. That's a lot for most people. With normal pool parameters and based on past performance, we estimate this will generate around 1178 ADA rewards to be split between the pool operator and each delegator. In a regular stake pool, you could calculate the expected delegate rewards as follows. So it goes through it all. It goes quite in depth. So the way I've sort of read it, you know, they sort of work out how much ADA is worth. They take the ADA rewards and exchange it for the Sunday tokens at 8 cents each. So it's basically just 8 cents. You think of what the others are now. It's quite a lot. You know, there's a lot of potential here. So basically, if you would have, say, let's say, for instance, you would have got like $10 of ADA rewards, instead of getting those $10 worth of, you know, ADA, you basically getting Sunday tokens, you know, which is possible to be like 120 Sunday tokens you could get instead of getting your ADA rewards. So me personally, if this goes well, I can see the Sunday tokens rewards being, you know, the Sunday tokens I'll get be a lot more worth than the ADA rewards I was going to get in long term. Because I do believe this has easily potential for 10x. The best case scenario would be 100x. But again, you've got to do your own research. There is no guarantee. I'm not saying it will, but I've always stated the first decentralized exchange to be built purely for Cardano, as I say, like PancakeSwap, has huge potential. And it states here how rewards be distributed. Cardano rewards operate on a 3 epoch lag. So basically, once you're on your pool, so after the pool has been live for 3 epochs, our first Sunday distribution will happen very close to the epoch close of it. So it's a bit confusing, as they stated there, and that's the way I've sort of interpreted it. We've got to stake our ADA. Our ADA is totally safe, but instead of getting some more ADA back in rewards, we'll get the Sunday tokens. He states there about a different epoch. So this is the bit where a lot of people, you know, approximately 10 ADA is earned from your previous stake pool. You begin the switch to SundaeSwap's pool. So if you're basically going to get approximately like 10 ADA in rewards, you know, you'll get from your previous stake pool. That'll take you to epoch 2. You begin the switch to SundaeSwap pool. So you've got to have a certain amount to get into their pool. You continue to earn 10 ADA from your previous pool. So the epoch 3 is your state is snapshotted by the blockchain as part of our pool. 10 ADA is earned from your previous stake pool. Okay, so then you go down to epoch 4, the epoch 5, but the epoch 6 is where you basically paid your delegation rules for epoch 3 and earn approximately 210 Sundays. So it is very confusing. Let's be honest, it is. So they sort of go on about it here, and it states there initially while we wait the rollout of smart contracts, we have built an automated script that scans the Cardano blockchain for delegators to our pool. So they know exactly who's doing it. So, and then it constructs a Cardano transaction, send them Sunday tokens. So it's all part of the pool. I'm guessing it'd be something like possibly under your Dollars wallet, something like that. You'll get a different link. I think what I need to do when it's actually released tomorrow. I will delegate, I will stake. Then we need to go through it and see if it's actually worth doing. I personally believe it is. And it states there you have to, if you delegate enough ADA to at least 60 Sunday, that works out to be roughly 2,500 ADA you'll be included in the distribution. If not, you will continue to accumulate Sunday until you reach this threshold, at which point you'll be paid out. So if you're going to start with very minimal, you've got a long way to go, haven't you? Let's be honest, to get to the minimum threshold. That is quite a lot, to be honest, for people to expect that to get Sunday, but because of the potential of their token, I can understand why they would do it, because you just don't want a few people putting the odd 100 or there. So that is a lot. So a lot of people put there, first there'll be some people want to stake and forget, and we don't want to them a disservice by leaving them out to dry. We'll continue to operate the pool with reduced fees and reduced Sunday drops to give them time to move off. So you will eventually get your Sunday tokens, whatever you sort of contribute to all the pool, but you've got to be wary of the minimum amount to actually get some Sunday. So it states there, how can I participate? States there, while we strongly believe in crypto and Cardano, crypto markets and ADA can carry significant risks, as we know. Please do your own research. Trade without emotion. And it states there, if you're familiar with crypto and ADA, first make sure you're using a wallet support native token staking your crypto. So it states there, for now, we have confirmed that Doge, Euro, and ADA Lite support both features with varying levels of user friendliness. So you go through it. It's got all the different questions here. Why do you have to wait 15, 20 days to receive the rewards? What is the purpose of Sunday token? Things like questions like that. Sunday's utility token that power the SundaeSwap DEX. You'll be able to provide liquidity, farm, participate in lotteries, exactly like PancakeSwap and more. Think of Uni to Uniswap, Cake to PancakeSwap, and Sunday to SundaeSwap. States here, what's the minimum I can stake? The Cardano enforces 10 ADA minimum. States here what wallet, or dollars, and it just seems you've got to stake quite a bit to actually get any sort of decent rewards. So it's going to take a while to get up there. And it states there, first, if we are going to mint 200 million Sunday and we are valuing that at 8 cents each, that works out to 16 million US dollars until we can lock those tokens up in a smart contract that powers our distributed exchange. Okay, so I think you've just got to do your own research if we want to get involved with it. What also is possible when you look at this is literally when the actual SundaeSwap token is available, when their actual whole exchange launches, which are different dates at the moment. It looks like it's August time. Just literally wait for the day and get some SundaeSwap then. I'm sure on the first day there'll be a lot of usage. By then the smart contracts will be on Cardano. Just wait then till you get your SundaeSwap. It's entirely up to you. But obviously getting in early, you have a massive chance of making huge rewards. Let's see how time prevails and what happens with this. I'm going to follow it very closely. I'm going to stake some on there. I just want to get some free Sunday because I missed out on SushiSwap, Uniswap last year and PancakeSwap. So let's see how it develops, but I'm really super bullish. I knew it was come out sooner or later. I'm glad it's out. It's great news. Let's make Cardano a fantastic year. It's shocking about the price at the moment. It's dropped, however, still super bullish for this year. So, anyone need help, as usual, email me info@cryptostrain.com. Social media links below. Come for a chat on Telegram. Help any way I can. Let's follow this closely. I'm certainly very bullish on this, so let's see how it develops. Thanks very much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Cheers now. Bye.